Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome in for the Columbus Crew versus FC Cincinnati. If Cincinnati wins, they move on. Crew need to win to force a game 3. They are there at lower.com field, so they are in Columbus. Will Columbus get it done? The poll is out there. Do you think Crew force a game 3? Or do you think FC Cincinnati move on here in match day 2? What's up, Normal? How are you? Thanks for coming in. So the starting lineups here, Columbus Crew, Diego Rossi, Picard up top with Zawadzki, Chambos, Nagby, and Habrun. They're in the midfield for the Crew. And then Herrera, Moreira, Amundsen, and Arvston on the back line with Schulte in goal for the Crew. Now, on the other side for FC Cincinnati, we have Denke, Brenner up top with Kubo, Gidi, Ferreira, which is Evander, Buka, and Ekanike. They're in the midfield. And Cincinnati are playing a 3 in the back with Hadeby, Robinson, and Powell with Celentano in goal. I will say I kind of want Cincinnati to win, but I think the Crew are going to win here at home. Zabala, you think Crew are going to get it done? I mean, yeah, I think the Crew are good at home. I think that they win this here at home. But I hope that we have a good match. We had a good match last night for Nashville versus Inter Miami. Then we had a couple good matches after that. Dallas forced penalty kicks with Vancouver, but Vancouver ultimately won, moving them on to the next round. And then Portland beat San Diego in penalty kicks to force a game 3. They're back at Snapdragon Stadium. So a lot of game 3s being had here because, I think yesterday they only won Vancouver. Vancouver's the only team that moves on. Yeah, that's right. They're the only... No, the Union. I'm sorry. Philadelphia Union also move on. So we got 2 teams moving on. The others all have a game 3. And then this one... That's right, Henry. Nashville held on to win it. The goal by Messi was fantastic. I mean, he made 2 defenders go to the right. He cut back left and just put it in the back of the net, doing Messi things. So in the first match with these two, it ended up being a 1-0 victory for Cincinnati there in match day 1. And I believe it was Denke. Yeah, Denke is the one that scored. He scored in the 78th minute. So it was 0-0 all the way to the 78th minute. And I got a feeling we could see something like that happen again today. I think that it could be very low scoring, and it's going to be kind of a defensive game potentially. So we'll see, but I hope it's a good one. Even if it is a 0-0 through most of it, or even end 0-0, hopefully we get some good attacking, good-looking play because, that's what we're here for, right? We want to see good play. We don't want it to just be a boring 0-0 match. And on FootMob, the voting is 37% is saying that Cincinnati get the job done, 34 saying the Columbus Crew, and then 29 is saying like it's going to end in a draw. So very much, I feel like a lot of people are right down the middle for this one. Also to point out, Cincinnati have not lost in their last 6 matches. And then Columbus have not kept a clean sheet. So I could really see this being like a 1-1 game going into penalty kicks. I don't know if we're going to see another 1-0 game. What's up, Angus? And also Henry, how are you guys? Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. Henry, you're thinking Cincinnati take it? Okay. I can't remember who I picked in my prediction video on this one. I think I have Crew winning at home, forcing a game 3. And a lot of people, out of those, 5 games in match day 1? Or yesterday, not match day 1. Yeah, out of those 5 games, most people only got 2 right there in the Nerdy Soccer table. So the scores that are actually there right now, that is the current standing with all the matches through yesterday. I went ahead and updated those before the stream, so everyone had the up-to-date numbers. So let's go Crew and Joey Betts, man. They're going back and forth there for that first place spot. They're right there together. So we should be getting ready to kick off. I was a little late. I am sorry about that. My wife and I were having dinner, and we were in a good conversation, so I couldn't leave it. Couldn't leave it. And I kind of lost track of time. We'll just say that too. Lost track of time, but couldn't leave the good conversation. So sorry that I am a little late. Also, some other scores to point out. Celtic beat Rangers today 3-1. I always like that. Barcelona won today 3-1. Henry, I'm sorry that you're still under the weather, man. That sucks. Hopefully you're on the back end of it. But yeah, things are good here. I hate the fact that it's Sunday. I hate the fact that I got to go back to work tomorrow. Don't want to, but you know, got to pay the bills, right? Got to pay the bills. So many games finished 3-1. So I pointed out that Celtic game 3-1. Barcelona won 3-1. West Ham beat Newcastle 3-1. Man City beat Bournemouth 3-1. A lot of 3-1s right there. No problem, Angus. No problem. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. Hopefully things are going well for you and your family, Angus. Still thinking about you. All right, we're getting ready to kick off here. We're getting the DraftKings spiel here. So you know they're getting ready to show us the win percentages, or the win probability, not win percentages. I know, Henry, like today was a lazy Sunday for me. I will say that. I really didn't do much. But yeah, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. Speaking of win probabilities, Columbus Crew with a 50.2% win probability, with Cincinnati only being a 25.6 with a 24.2% win draw probability. Hey, I like that TIFO. Did you all see the TIFO for Nashville? The Nashville TIFO was pretty sick last night. I didn't see it until after the game, but I really like that TIFO. So it looks like Cincinnati will be going right to left on the screen. Columbus will be going left to right. And it looks like Cincinnati will be starting with the ball here. Hey, look, Columbus always has a good crowd showing too, I feel like. So all right, here we go. And we are underway for match 2 of the best of 3 here for Cincinnati versus Columbus Crew. Like I said, Cincinnati start off with the ball, and there was already a foul. Evander takes it quick to try to get it to Kubo, and Columbus just had to poke it away. So the Crew with a throw here. Oh yeah, Henry, if you work 3 days, yeah, that would be pretty bad. So I work 4 10s, and I work Monday through Thursday, and it's not the best. It's still uh I still don't know how I like it. I've been working it a couple weeks. I don't know how I feel about it still. It's nice to have that Friday off, but oh no, Angus. Hopefully that is just a YouTube problem. It probably is. So crew have it at the top of the screen. Arvston cuts inside. Oh, he still has it. Oh no, Habrud, I'm sorry. Oh, Picard goes to take a shot, but hits Celentano in the head. Celentano has the ball, but he is still down. What kind of haircut is this? What are you doing, Picard? Is anybody else watching this? Did you see this kid's haircut? Whew. All right, Derpy. You think because they don't have Cucho anymore? I feel like he's doing pretty good with his new team, right? He's doing pretty good if you're keeping up with him. What's up, football shorts? How are you? So the ref is talking to Picard. So right now, 60% of you are saying that Cincinnati are going to get the job done and move on, that they're going to win this game too. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is that a mullet or is that like a bowl cut? Like a long bowl cut. Very weird. Henry, you got to find a dodgy web. Yeah, I wish that I should try to take a screenshot and send it to you in Discord because it's oh, he did hit Celentano's head pretty hard. But it was a good pass in by Habron to Picard. Picard just couldn't get there. Angus, absolutely not. Angus, I had a mullet back in the 90s. Whenever I was just a kid, I rocked a mullet for a while. And buddy, we ain't going back to those times. We ain't going back to those times. I went from I did have a mullet for a little while. Uh and then through middle school and stuff, I did have long hair. And then finally in high school, uh from high school, probably I think my junior year up until like 2018, I always buzzed it. But and then in like 2017, 2018, I started getting the haircut that I have now, which I'd like to change it up again, but a mullet is not happening. So we are back underway. The crew now have possession. So, fun fact, Columbus Crew did not lose back-to-back games at home in the regular season. So, oh, Henry, you think it's been a success with WWE and Netflix? I'll have to ask my brother-in-law what he thinks about the Netflix WWE partnership. Oh my goodness, Angus. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I had like the tail, the rat tail type thing going on. Maybe I'll have to find a photo and I'll share it with you guys on Discord. It was bad. Here's Darlington Nagby. Crew on the run here. Stubborn Dinky, that's right. I hope Denke gets on the board again tonight. See, I've never done a spray tan or whatever, Angus. Morera went to Herrera, back to Morera. Chambost to Morera. You would never do something like that now. Yeah, I'm with you, Angus. I'm with you. All right, Schulte just holding on. Cincinnati is just letting Schulte hold on to it. Oh, Herrera gets in behind. Kubo gets fouled. Kubo fouls him, and Kubo gets a card. So 7 minutes in, and Kubo gets a yellow card. Gotcha, Henry. It makes it easier. Yeah, it sucks how many different things you have to pay for now. Oh, okay, Angus, gotcha. I thought you meant like a spray tan, but now I get you. It's a haircut. I've never colored my hair either, so this is a very promising spot for the Crew. It's right outside the box. Rossi is standing over it, but also I think it's Herrera standing over it with him. No, Chambos. I'm sorry. Chambos is standing there with him. Why is Gazdag not starting? Has he been that bad for them that they didn't start him tonight? Chambeau. Great save by Celentano. And Chambeau lets it go out. Oh, Chambeau gets it in. Get it out of there. Arvston keeps it. Arvston still has it. Hey, what's up, Daydreamer? Hey, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate that. Who am I rooting for in this one? I would like to see Cincinnati win over the Crew. I like Pat Noonan and what he's done with Cincinnati. I also like the Crew. I think Crew are a very good side, but I think that Cincinnati could do more damage throughout the playoffs. So I would have to say I'm rooting for Cincinnati. My favorite team, though, and Dreamer, tell us what your favorite team is. Even if it's not MLS, but my favorite MLS team is Atlanta United. And I'm going to call you Best. What's up from Australia? I like that. Thank you for coming in. Do you have a favorite? You have a favorite MLS side, or who is your favorite team also? So Nagby has it. He goes back. Hey, what's up, Gracie? How are you? No worries. I was late too, so I think a lot of us were late. It's Sunday, right? Herrera goes back to a Munson. No, sorry, that was Zawadzki. I'm doing bad with. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. Powell steps in front of Arvston, but then Powell falls. Arvston comes up with it. Habroom is how they're saying. Both of them have said his name differently. So Habroon is, I guess, how you say it. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, Best. Yeah, no, absolutely. So what is your favorite team in the A League, or do you just like all of them? Oh, that's cool, Dreamer. Oh, Habroon. Chambos tries to get it to Rossi, clear it out. Morera comes back up with it, back to Nagby. Now that's awesome, Dreamer. Yeah, I mean I like the Crew too. That's the thing. I like a lot of teams. But yeah, I think Cincinnati can do more damage throughout the playoffs, and I think they have a better team right now. Oh, Arfson settles it. But that's pretty cool. If you are Gozdog's neighbor, that's awesome. Deep, I'm guessing you're a Messi fan. Are you a Messi fan or an actual Inter Miami fan? But yes, LAFC are a very good side. I thought for sure that they were going to beat Austin worse than what they did in match day 1. Oh, best. Okay, you have Sydney FC. I know Sydney FC. Best. I'm glad that you um. Oh yeah, Gracie. I'm not telling Connor that, you know. But best. I'm glad that you're enjoying MLS. I like that. Yeah, Connor might unsubscribe for that. Stubborn. What do you mean? Does he come over when he's hungry? I okay. Got that is a Gozdog joke. I was like, wait a second. Hey, thanks, streamer. I appreciate that. Best. I don't believe it's true that it's scripted. Now, I will say that calls and stuff go in favor of some teams that we're not. I'm not going to really mention that team. I think a lot of people that already know. I mean, they have a really good player, and they get a lot of calls in their favor. And then people are saying that last night's game was scripted to have Nashville win. So Inter Miami, they would have a third game for Messi to get more money. So Deep, that's actually who I have. That's who I had whenever I did the bracket challenge. I have LAFC and Inter Miami in the final. Henry, no problem. I will say I really like Columbus Crew's crowd. Like I feel like they're always in it. They have a really good fan base. Powell tries to clear it. Edie. Oh, Rossi gets it. Rossi. Diego Rossi takes a shot, and it was deflected, I think, and Celentano comes up with it. So I thought we were going to get our first true shot, but I believe Robinson gets a foot on it at the end. Robinson is very fast. Yeah, Robinson got a foot on it there. You're right, Gracie. You caught me. You caught me in my lie that I'm very much an Inter Miami fan. Really didn't want to say that because of how bad they were before Messi, but yeah, I am. I think that Higuain is a better player than Messi, and they should have done a lot better whenever he was there. The ball's back with Celentano. Yeah, Best. That is a huge debate all the time now. Is like, were you a Miami fan before Messi got there, or are you a Messi fan but now a Miami fan because of that? See, and then you got Deep there. Deep, yeah. I don't think it's scripted. I don't think MLS is scripted, but calls are favored. Like stars get favored calls. I think we can all agree on that. Oh, Grace, you just had to bring up Suarez, didn't you? Captain, what's up? What's up with the crying faces there, Captain? All right, Schulte again. So Cincinnati is not putting any pressure on Schulte when he gets the ball. Yeah, Captain. Now Kubo is asking for Herrera to get a yellow card, but it's a free kick for Cincinnati here. Miami better than Miami Messi. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna say it, Captain. I'm joking 100%. And no, I'm not an Inter Miami fan. The only time that I was remotely or even close to being an Inter Miami fan was when Joseph Martinez was there. And that's just because I like Joseph. No, best. I have not been to a game, a messy game. Oh, deep. What does that pay out? Oh, Kubo into the box. Morera defending. Kubo still has it. Wins the corner, and that is our first corner of the match. Cincinnati will be taking that corner here at the bottom of the screen. All right, let's see. Evander to take the corner. The second fewest goals off a set piece is allowed, which is Columbus. Evander sends it in. It's hit up right in the air. Schulte tries to come down with it, and they are calling a foul on Denke, I believe, because he was in the way of Schulte. Yeah, Schulte tried to punch away, and Denke just like covered his head, and Schulte had to jump over him. Best, I didn't get to watch any of it, and I didn't even get to watch the highlights, but I did see where the Timbers uh, got the win to force a game 3. Zawadzki has it, carrying Denke, putting a little pressure on him. Right now, all possession is pretty much in favor of Columbus. They have 70% of the possession right now. Goes deep. Rossi beats both defenders off the. Rossi wants a handball from, I think that's Hadeby, but yeah, Rossi makes a run, and I think I know why. Like that's why Cincinnati went with Robinson and Hadeby, right? That's who's back there with him playing. No, not a Munson. Yeah, so Hadeby and Powell, they're all pretty fast. So Powell might not be as fast as the other two, though. Yeah, Gracie is right. They tried to talk me into it, and I couldn't do it. That would have been my third stream in a row, Gracie, and I didn't have a thumbnail or anything ready for it. But also, I was tired. That's why I couldn't watch the end of the Timbers game or anything. Oh yeah, Sun should play today. Is there a potential he's not going to play? Why wouldn't he play today? Did he get hurt? Yeah, I bet he plays today. Hey, welcome back, Dreamer. You haven't missed much. Just a lot of possession by Columbus. So Columbus do have 2 shots and 2 shots on target, where Cincinnati have 0 shots. Bucco to Celentano. Celentano goes upfield. Tries to get it to Denke, but Amundsen knocks it down. Old Brenner tries to go. Bucca steps. Denke comes up with it. Brenner now hasn't. I was wrong about the other. I don't know who that is. Ekanike is who it was earlier, not Brenner. That's a good domination. Deep, I will probably have those on. I'll be working. I'll probably have some of those games on in the background while I work to listen to them. Oh, Brenner gets a deflection off of a step, but it deflected too far back to Schulte. Angus, I think everybody's has been pretty bad. The whole Oh, nice. Hey, thanks, Gracie. I've never seen that before, but I appreciate that. I don't even know what that is, but the squad membership thing, I like that. Um, yeah, Dreamer. As of right now, that is all that I do is MLS and USMNT. Every once in a while, I've done college, and then sometimes when MLS is not in season, I'll do like Premier League every once in a while, like a watch along. But yeah, majority of the channel is MLS and USMNT. But yeah, Angus, a lot of people's bets were I'm not bets, picks, predictions, not that great. Out of the 5 last night, I think I don't think anybody got over 2 correct. But the updated this way. Oh, this way. Yeah. The updated scores for the Nerdy Soccer table is on the display thing over there on your right. I think that's right. On your right, maybe. If you're looking at it. Yeah. So both teams kind of just trying to hit on a ball through. Hey, thanks, Gracie, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Oh, Arvston comes through, and the Crew are going to get their first corner of the match. Good poke away by I think Powell was there, and someone else for Cincinnati. And the fans are around. I love it. I love being able to hear the fans. Arvston to take the corner, I believe. No, Rossi is taking it. I thought I saw Arvston over there. But yeah, Rossi to take the corner. Rossi sends it in. Near post. And Chambeau tried to hit it. That was a very weird corner. That was a wasted set piece, in my opinion. Thanks, DB. I have a lot of people that say that, like that I would probably get a bump if I watched other leagues like La Liga and Premier League. I can't do Champions League because they always play during the day, and I work, so I can't do those. Gotcha, Gracie. I mean, I want Cincinnati to win this. Oh, Denke over to Brenner. This could be a good ball. But Arvston, he didn't see Arvston was on his back. Arvston comes up with it. That's good defense by Arvston. Powell tries to step forward, but Rossi comes down with it. Okay, Dreamer, you're a Myron fan. I like that. Robinson looking. Yeah, it's like at 3, and I unfortunately work until 5, so Eastern time. Well, yeah, Dreamer, that would be the same time as you if you're in Columbus, I believe. So very slow moving game right now. Gracie. Gracie, I think your favorite player is Arvston because you talk about him a good bit. Arvston out wide. Ekanike guarding. Rossi now lays it off to Nagby. Nagby goes out wide. Arvston. Mudson there. But it's gonna be a corner for Columbus. So this is gonna be their second, and their second from the top of the screen. Hopefully it's a better set piece than that last one. It was a waste. Yeah, there you go, Gracie. Rossi to take this corner again. I could just make videos about games. Yeah, I could deep. And yes, Buwanga and Son are so much fun to watch. That was a better ball. And Celentano had to punch it up over, and it's going to be another corner for the Crew here. But yeah, Buwanga and Son are very fun to watch. And I mean, I think LAFC are between them and Vancouver, I think it's going to be either one of those teams in the West. So the ref is talking to everybody that's crowded around Celentano here. All right, Rossi sends it in. It's another good one. And it's another flicked up. And it's going to be another corner kick. So yeah, Powell heads it and it goes out. So another corner. I think this is their fourth now at the top of the screen. Those last two corners were good. Just no one got on the end of them for Columbus. Yeah, he puts it in the same spot. Celentano is trying to punch it away. And that should be a yellow card for me on Morera. But they finally call the foul. So it's going to be a free kick to Cincinnati. Morera and someone else was there in front of Celentano who was trying to catch it. And as I bet it was fun to watch, like to actually see them in person, and that had to be fantastic. Even though you hate them, you got to respect, the gameplay that those two have together with how many matches they have played together, which hasn't been a lot, and how good they are together. Like, you got to respect that for sure. Yeah, exactly, Dreamer. I hate the fact that they put them on in the midweek. You're right, D. I hope so too. I hope that I'm expecting Toronto to bring someone else good in. Hopefully not a bust like Insigne, but I love the fact that Mueller went there and is playing there because he's looking good so far too. Buka in the box, lays it off. Echenike to Evander, back to Echenike, but cleared out by the Crew. That was a great 1-2. So Robinson gets a yellow card. So yeah, Robinson gets a yellow card because he bumps into Rossi. Let's see what happens here. Robinson, why would you make that play? That was a stupid play by Miles Robinson, and his elbow was up by the neck, so we could potentially see a red card here. They're going to check this. Kevin does love Insigne. Gracie, it is still hard to see that, like him not in a Timbers. I did, Angus, whenever Herrera got in his face, and he was like, he did not like the fact that Herrera, and he like he stared Herrera down too. All the Crew fans are holding up the red signs there, thinking he deserves a red card. I could see it being looked at because the elbow was up around the neck area. But we'll see. Hopefully they don't, because then that will change. This game will be very boring then. Yeah, Dreamer, I am watching on Apple TV. Yep. Yeah, is this game on another? Is it on Fox also? I don't believe so, right? Yeah, this one's only on Season Pass. The Austin versus LAFC match is on Fox Sports 1. So if anybody has Fox, you can watch the later game at 8:30 Eastern time. Yeah, Best. I got a feeling there will be some extra time at the end of this, at the end of the first half. We'll probably get, I would probably say we're probably going to get maybe 5 to 6 minutes as of right now. Best, as someone that, I don't live in a region of any of the teams, I like the deal. I do pay for it, and like I said, I like the deal because they have a bunch of content on there. I get to watch every single game, no blackouts, and there's no blackouts for anybody. But that's what I like about it. So I like the deal. I know a lot of I hate the fact that it's behind a paywall in a sense, because it's not helping grow the league any, because people don't want to pay just to watch MLS. But for someone that likes the whole league, I like the deal because I get to see it all. Yeah, it's only funny. Those are the funny ones, Dreamer. Like whenever it really shouldn't be, but they come out. Oh, Rossi lays it off. Oh, Armstead, goal! Columbus Crew go up 1-0. Great pass by Rossi to Armstead. Armstead dribbles around the defender and makes it 1-0 there at lower.com field. What a pass by Rossi, and way to finish by Armstead, because Armstead could have blown that. But way to dribble around the defender, be patient, and finish. Oh, Captain, what's your football unpopular take? Yeah, Gracie, Armstead did score. Your favorite player scored. I'm surprised you're not more excited for that. I'm trying to think. Gracie, that's a good one. USL will overtake MLS by 2040. That's a bold one. That's a bold one. I like it though. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, like I like the fact that everything is in one spot for MLS on the season pass. I do like that, but like the paywall is stopping the league from growing, especially to outside markets. Oh, here comes Arfston again. To Rossi. Rossi, they're going for another one. I'm trying to think, Captain. I'm not ignoring your question there. I'm trying to think of what my unpopular opinion is, or unpopular take. Oh, I will say this. Mbappe is overrated. That's my unpopular take, I would say. I think Mbappe is overrated. Don't come at me, though. Don't come at me. Yeah, see, best, and yeah, right now. So also right now, if you just have Apple TV, you get to watch the playoffs. So usually it's a different thing. So if you have Apple TV, you also have to pay for MLS season pass. But for right now, if you have Apple TV, you can watch the playoffs for free. I forgot about that. Derpy, let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot, Derpy. You're a Crew fan. Uh, I think he was too hyped there at PSG, and I didn't even like. I don't rate that league that great. That league is not good at all. I'm glad that he did make a move, and I mean, yes, he is scoring goals and stuff for Real Madrid, but it's not as much as what people hype him up to be. If that any makes any sense. But okay, Bess, you have the anyway. See, I like Yamal. I do like Yamal. So, what's up, Rain? Rain, how are you? How's things going? How have you been, Rain? I agree, Angus, that they should allow local, like have them to be on local channels. Yeah, like I mean, And I guess I also don't like Mbappe's attitude. I guess that I know we haven't seen rain in forever. That's why I was like, let's go. What's up, Eric? No, I'm not allowed to show the match. Oh, Morera almost scored an own goal. I'm good. I'm good, Rain. But yeah, for how much he is hyped up, like for how much Mbappe is hyped up, I mean, just look at this year. Like he's had 11 starts. He does have 13 goals, but I feel like he should have more. Even in La Liga, I don't feel like I feel like La Liga is very competitive, but not as competitive as like the Premier League. But I feel like he should have more goals, and he only has 2 assists. So I mean, I feel like he should be doing more for how much he is hyped up. But also, I think because of his attitude, also plays in the role of me thinking he's overrated. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Mbappe sucks. That's a whole different thing. I'm not saying that he sucks. I'm just saying he's overrated, as in what people think he is. I think Mbappe is a very good player. He has done a great job in the World Cup and stuff. Oh, Kubo is about to get his second yellow and a red card. Kubo is gone. And he just gets a straight red here. And this is not a good scene for Columbus Crew in this one. Not Columbus Crew, FC Cincinnati. Wow. Cincinnati are finished. This game, we're going to see a game 3 here. Have a good night, everybody. We know who's going to win this one. Gracie, I disagree with that. I think that if I mean, I guess if it was competitive, this is what he would be getting. So maybe he is. Maybe it is competitive. But Don, that's right. This game is spicy. Even being low scoring, it was boring there for a while. But Kubo gets his second yellow, but wasn't even a second yellow. He straight showed him red. But yeah, someone said about the World Cup. Yeah, exactly. Like he played good late. I mean, he played good in the one that they won too. So I mean, and Mbappe is good. I'm not saying that he's bad. I think Mbappe is a good player. I just think he's overrated. But anyway, that's my unpopular take. So, Captain, your unpopular opinion was the 2024 was the worst football tournament ever. Okay. Didn't Portugal win it? Did Portugal win that? I can't remember. Dreamer. All right. So, Columbus Crew. Yeah. No offside. Yeah. I mean, that's a straight red. Last defender. Yeah. It's clear. Yeah, I mean, I think Yamal, as long as he doesn't let it go to his head, I think he has that talent. So Spain won it. See, I didn't even pay attention to the Euros. I'm sorry. So Chambeau and Rossi stepping over to take this free kick. And it's right outside the box again. Chambeau takes it. Oh, and he scores! He sneaks it in, bottom right. Columbus Crew go up 2-0 over FC Cincinnati there at lower.com field. Columbus are just they're killing it right now. What a goal. What a goal. Chambeau puts it bottom right. And the wall was even there. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the wall did not do him justice there. Yeah, they moved. His wall moved. Who was that moved? Was it Denke? Wow. Yeah, Angus, the Jacksonville Jaguars kicker scored the longest field goal in history, 68 yards today. That's crazy. So I guess I should take my words back a little bit here because Mbappe did score 43 goals last season in 56 games. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll say that. Yeah, I guess it's really good. But I think the hype, maybe it's just the hype is too much for me. I think he's too hyped up. And then also, I don't like his attitude. I think that's probably my biggest thing. I'm not a big fan of his attitude. See, I think that I think that he should have been putting up scary numbers in the French league, Ligue 1. He should have been putting up more numbers in that, to me. Because he was only putting up, mid 30s, upper mid 30s, well, higher 30s to 40s for PSG. Like, dude, you should be scoring more than that in that league. Dude, Dreamer, I love Harry Kane. He is probably one of my top 5 favorite players. He did score 200 goals, but over how many years? Angus, yeah, this one, the round of upsets. Pull the best. Yeah, at this point in time, yeah, stubborn. Sub off your players. Let this one go. This one's a throwaway for Cincinnati. Yeah, I mean, this game's over. I mean, it really is. At this point in time, there's the Columbus Crew are too good to allow a 10-man team come back on them. So yeah, 200. Yeah, I mean 200 goals in 7 years. That's only 28 goals a season on average. Okay, 29 if we round up. In Ligue 1, he should be scoring more than that. Just saying, more than 28 a season and 7 seasons. Now, I guess you do have a point with the Messi and Neymar stat, like, having to share the ball with them. So we had 7 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. What's some other people's unpopular football takes? So I like the Euro one. Did anybody else give us a take? I'm sorry if I missed your take. Oh, Morera. Oh, great defense there by Cincinnati to not allow Columbus go up 3. So Columbus have a corner kick here. Yeah, this game could get ugly, 100%. The French league should only have one. Yeah, I mean, I don't rate Ligue 1 that high of a league. And see what is Holland's oh my goodness, that was a good shot. Arfsten outside. Yeah, here let's take a look at Holland's scores and stuff too. So last season he only had 31 goals. He had 38 the year before, but then he had 52. He had 52 in his first year at Man City, which is wild to think he had 52, but they did play 53 matches. So he was averaging just under a goal a match. So he's not averaging that great, but he is also playing in the Premier League. He's just a big guy. I mean, I like Holland. For some reason, there we go. Finally, my game went away. I had to bring it back up. So Apple TV keeps crashing on me, so I might have to turn it on my TV here. Angus. Captain, you think Holland is making the Premier League a farmer league? Okay, that's a good take. I think the French league, I don't think France is bad. I think that the French league is bad, Henry. What's up, Charles? How are you? You missed Kubo got a red card, and Columbus are up 2-0 as of right now, but also my game keeps crashing. Apple TV keeps crashing on me. So right now I'm not watching anything. I'm just talking to you guys. Yeah, Stubborn. He did not have a good season last season. No. No, Bess. That'll never happen. Wow. Wow, Gracie. Thanks. Now, see, I don't know enough about all the leagues across the world. I don't know a lot of the South American leagues and stuff. But, I mean, the French league is not, I would not say even in my top 3 leagues. Yeah, this year the Prem has actually been kind of nice to follow because it's not Man City or Liverpool at the top. Like they're not dominant, if that makes sense. Like the league is kind of wide. Well, I guess Arsenal have a good point spread now that I look at it, but okay, Charles. So it wasn't just me. It's back up now. I can agree. I can get alongside that, Captain. Yes, there is that too, Stubborn. Yep, whenever you do well for your teammates, but hopefully you're not trying to bring Mbappe back into that argument because Mbappe has like 2 assists on the season. Oh, Morera. And like he does not assist very well. So, but yes, there is way more to it than just scoring goals. I will say I feel like that is all Holland can do is score. I don't feel like Holland does well putting his teammates in position, if that makes sense. Um, I like that, Henry. I like when the predicted relegation teams aren't doing well, you know, are doing well. Makes it fun to watch. But how many, let's see here. Yeah, Holland only has 1 assist on the season. Morera, crossed it, but headed out. It's going to be a corner kick for the Crew here. You're right, Captain. No, Stubborn, that's a good take. I mean, and I think Mbappe has been better. Maybe this is another unpopular. I feel like Mbappe, to me, is a better fit at Real Madrid than what he was at PSG. But that could be an unpopular take too. Charles, you think that Holland and Norway are going to make a good run at the World Cup? We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for the World Cup because of all the teams that are making it for the first time or haven't made it for a long time. Also, it is now halftime, by the way, 2-0 Columbus Crew. So yeah, here let's look at some other stuff here. I probably will run a couple ads, so maybe I'll do that right now while I'm looking at something. Let's see here. What was I looking up? Yeah, PSG and them signing everybody. So I'm trying to see players compared to positions in the Big Five. Okay. Oh, Captain, is that yours? The Ballon d'Or has lost its credibility. I think everybody played well. I thought a lot of people played well. So here's some stats. We were talking about Holland there a little bit. So Holland in the last 365 days is in the 94th percentile in non-penalty goals. But when it comes to, and this is versus forward, so other people playing the same position in the Big Five leagues, Champions League and UEL over the last 365 days. So here, let me see what the Big Five leagues are to be what they say is the Big Five. Let me get that data for everybody. So this is the Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Ligue 1, and Bundesliga. So yeah, Erling Haaland in the 94th percentile amongst all forwards, and he's averaging 0.7 goals per 90. Shots total, per 90 he averages 3.3, and he's in the 87th percentile. So he doesn't really he is in the 41st percentile in assists. Shot creating action is 2.1 per 90, and that's only 45 percentile, so not very good. His successful take-ons are not that great. His passing attempts, he averages 12.4 per 90, and he's only in the 1 percentile, which is not good. And his passing completion is only 68% 34.8%, which is in the 38th percentile. Charles, I did see your ranking. I need to sit down and put mine together. PSG R class now. I think Dembele is awesome. Yeah, I think that there could have been other candidates for the Ballon d'Or. Captain, you're saying Mbappe is Holland's a better scorer, but Mbappe is a better footballer. I do have Mbappe's stuff up here, so I get like he definitely, according to all of these stats, so the same stats that I read out about him compared, so he would be in the same class as Holland. In the last 365 days in the top big 5 leagues, plus UCL and UEL. In non-penalty goals, he's in the 98th percentile. Shots taken, he's in the 99th percentile, averaging 4.7 a match. His assist is 0.09 per game, which is in the 32nd percentile, which is not great. But his passing attempts, he has 36.6 with a 98th percentile, which is good. And his passing completion is 84.3%, which is in the 99th percentile. So his stats look a lot better than what Holland's do when it comes to forwards. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. I'm cracking my neck. All right, so back to our game real quick. Let's take a look at the stats. So Cincinnati do have the red card. Kubo in the 38th minute. So they have been playing down a man since then. Chambeau scored right after that off of the free kick that was awarded for Kubo's foul. Columbus have 63% of the possession, 9 shots, 6 on target. They've had 2 big chances and they've missed 1. They do have 6 corners, where Cincinnati have 37% possession with only 1 shot, none on target, no big chances, and 2 corners. The game, I think the game's finished. Normal AC Milan won. Who do I think is going to be the dark horse in the MLS playoffs? That's a good question. I would like to see Charlotte get the job done against the NYCFC and move on. I don't know. I don't think that there's really going to be any. If Minnesota can somehow get it done against Seattle, if Minnesota would happen to beat Seattle tomorrow night and move on, I think that they could be a dark horse because I could see them beating San Diego. That might be an unpopular opinion for this season. But I think that Minnesota could be a dark horse there on the West. On the East, there's not really a dark horse, in my opinion. See, I want to look at Harry Kane now because I haven't got to see a bunch of his stuff this year. So Harry Kane does have a pretty good passing completion in the last 365 days with a 38.6%, which is in the 90th percentile for all forwards. He's averaging 0.7 goals per 90. I like that. Charles, you really think that that's going to happen? Dreamer actually, he Mbappe does. Mbappe's stats actually show the passing. So Mbappe's passing completion percentage is 84%, where Henry's is Harry Kane is 78, and they're both forwards, but Harry Kane has improved on that, and I mean Harry Kane's one of my favorite players, so yeah, Kane is phenomenal. Dude's a legend. Yeah, I mean, his progressive passes is 3.6 a game, which is 94th percentile. I don't know what Mbappe's was. He has progressive passes too. And of course, his successful take-ons are good. The stats I'm looking at is FB Ref. So here I can just share. This will take you right to Harry Kane's. If you take that, that's Harry Kane. But yeah, if you just type, you can type in any player and stuff, and it'll give you data. So I mean, another one, touches and the attacking penalty. Dude, Harry Kane he averages 6.2 per 90. I don't think so, Rain. Here, let's put a poll up. Let's see what other people think. Will Cincinnati score? I don't think so. With them having a red card, I don't think so, Rain. Also, I'm going to run another ad real quick before the second half starts. And I'm going to run and get a water. I'll be right back, everybody. Yeah, Angus, it's mine too because I really like pulling information off of FB Ref. I can pull it off of you can do a Python code and pull data off of there, and you can also pull data through Microsoft Excel off of FB Ref, and it's really nice to be able to pull. That's actually what I do. So Benito Kane is a beast, but zero clutch. I love Harry Kane. But yeah, Angus, uh for my visuals that I do for my videos that had like all the numbers and stuff and all the stats whenever I did my prediction videos, all that information would come off of FB Ref. So Dreamer, you think they will score even being down a man? I like that take. Rain, I just know a little bit of Python. Enough to be dangerous, as you could say. But yeah, I only know a little bit of Python. That's it. I would like to know more because I would like to get a job in that area. But I don't know what to do to like get better at it. But I know enough to web scrape pretty much. What about you, Rain? Yeah, what does everybody do for their career, if you don't mind me asking? Like, do you guys know, like, what's a skill set do you have? Like, does anybody know like coding? And if you do, like, what coding language, or what kind of hobbies and stuff do you do? Python is a coding language. Rain is saying learn C++. Dreamer, you don't have a job. Okay. Captain, I like that. Hey, I'm right there with you, Grace. I know I do a good bit, but I'm not a master of anything. Angus knows how to do HTML. I like that. Um, yeah, Captain. I don't know what to say. I mean, Ronaldo's good. I just don't like Ronaldo's attitude. Henry, I'm a full time gambler. Hey man, if it works for you, hey, if it works for you and you're getting money, kudos to you. Angus, your schedule. I'm a pharmacy analyst, but really it's a financial analyst is what my career is right now. Okay, I like that, Dreamer. You're young, you got plenty of time, plenty of time. Just do something you like for a real career. Don't let people tell you that don't let people tell you that you shouldn't do something because it doesn't make money or anything like that. If it's something that does make money and you really enjoy it and love it, do that instead because working a pointless job that you don't care about is not worth it. Yeah, I wish I could, but football is too I'm with you on that one, Henry. Also, we are back underway. The Crew started with the ball. They're going right to left on the screen. Cincinnati going left to right. I guess that could be a question. What's everyone's dream job? That's a good question for you all. Rossi with a corner, sends in near post, cleared out. Oh my goodness, Rossi with the. I didn't know Rossi could run that fast. My goodness, he hit the speed boost there. Engel just lets it go out, so it's a free kick or goal kick for Cincinnati. Oh, Gracie, that's what I was going to say when I first sit down here. I absolutely hate that. I hate this time of year because it is like it's 8 o'clock and it's like pitch black. Like I walked into the other room to get water and like it's just black out. It's like, hey, Dreamer, keep up with it, man. Just keep working. That's all I have to say. Keep working towards it. Captain, what is it though? Oh, it was to be a pro player. Hey, keep working. You never know. And that's pretty cool, Angus. I like that. See, I think I've had a couple of like what I would want as a dream jobs. I would have loved to be like a GM, a general manager for a team. I always thought that that would be something that I could be good at. Also like a sports announcer. I would really like to do that. That would have been a dream job for me. Connor, that was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, I hate that. I hate this time of year, Gracie, because of the darkness, like how it's dark all the time. Or how like what time it gets dark and everything. Like it sucks. You go to work, it's dark, you come home, it's dark. Oh, Captain, that's a going the best movie I've ever watched. Um oh yeah, because like I mean a pro player, there's so many pro leagues, especially in soccer. Um, you know, in soccer, there's a lot of pro, pro league. So, just keep working. Just keep working on it. Robinson goes back to Celentano. Hey, I like that, Charles. Keep working, man. Keep working. I believe in you, and I think that everybody in this chat will say that they believe in you guys too, that want to play. Just keep working. That's all I got to say. And especially with you being younger like that in high school and stuff, like, keep putting in the work. It'll be worth it. Captain, what's soccer? It's just this game that you kick the ball around on the field. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool, Rain. So, Rain, do you make websites and stuff? I guess that's something I'll ask. Like, do you make websites or help run a website or that kind of thing? Yeah, I just think it's depressing because of how dark it is outside. That's my thing. Captain, I'm still thinking about the best movie I've ever watched. Um, Trying to think. I like some of the. Gotcha, Captain. I know. Yeah, see, like that would be cool, Angus. That's awesome. I think everybody's dreams, or dream job, whatever you want to be. Like, I think that's awesome that you want to do it. Henry, you think they get paid too much? Gracie watches movies from the 30s. I'm trying to think of the movie that I really thought was fantastic. And I raved about it. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. Yeah, see, Charles, sports journalism. I mean, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, I wish. I wish that I could have, like, if I was strong at writing, I would probably try to do more sports writing and stuff. I mean, I guess I had a couple good articles that I put out for Hooligans. If I don't know if I shared that with you all. Captain, I don't know. For a season, I would say, I don't know. I feel like season shouldn't be like more than like 40 or 45, maybe. Oh, okay, Rain. That's pretty cool. So planning and designing, I like that. And graphic design. Oh, really? It's pitch black by 6:30 at night. That's pretty wild, Gracie, to think that. Yeah, I was gonna say like that. That's the one thing I hate the most about like this part of the year, like having that darkness all the time. Any new movie recommendation? I want to see. Has anybody else watched that Chad Powers movie that has just come out? Is it Chad Powers? I think it is. Okay, Rain. I will say my favorite TV series of all time is definitely Ted Lasso. Yes, Captain. I think League's Cup is pointless and stupid. But it makes them money. So there you go, Angus. Yeah, whenever you're into, when you have that kind of stuff and everything, the binoculars and telescopes, I guess I like that. Yeah, I can see what the substitutions were. I know Ingle came in. So Ingle came in for Denke, and Flores came in for Powell. So So yeah, so Cincinnati took some precautions, not having Denke in there, just saving him for game 3 because this game's a wash now. Rain, it has already gotten dark here. Like, it probably got dark about 6:15 or something like that. Let me see if I can see when the sun was supposed to set today. I guess it won't tell me that. Yeah, so sunset was the last light today was at 5:45 my time. Yeah, Henry, making $3.5 million a week is pretty wild. So, Captain, are you one that prefers club soccer over international soccer? I should do UCL predictions. If I had time, I probably would. Yeah, Captain, I don't understand the whole thing why they keep it's all about money. Yeah, I bet you they do, Henry. They probably do anything they can to avoid it. So Gracie likes club soccer over international. Charles likes international. Henry says club. See, I like international. That's my favorite. Okay, Rain. So 6 to 7 hours of daytime. I'm trying to think of that. That's probably like around 10. Habrun. Oh, a little too far, but Celentano is trying to chase it out. Oh, Herrera keeps it in. Deep club is the best mix of talent. Okay, I like that take on it. Angus is saying club over international. Yeah, I absolutely hate friendlies. I think friendlies are stupid. Um that's a good take, Charles. Yeah, I don't know. I like international play. I like the World Cup. I like the qualifying um and stuff too. So, I don't know, maybe I would feel differently if I had an actual club that was close and I could actually go to the games, that kind of thing. Yeah, friendlies are a waste of time. Captain, I'm hoping that's what you're saying that for. Because yeah, friendlies are just a waste of time. Good job, Robinson. Morera switches field to Arfston here. Cuts back inside. Arfston still has it. Evander tries to take his legs out. Hey, that's a good take, Dreamer. Like they're the best mates. Like yeah, that's what I like about it too. I guess is like the bond, like it bonds everybody together. I don't know, Rain. Whose idea was it to have friendlies? I don't know. Who do I got in Sunday Night Football? Are you meaning NFL? Because if you're talking about the other game, I think LAFC win. I just see now I see where the Bills beat the Chiefs. I think Seattle will beat the Commanders. I know Daniels is playing tonight for Washington, but yeah, I'll have to go Seattle to win on the road. Yeah, exactly. Like friendlies don't mean anything. Dreamer, no, I will not be streaming the other game. I'm just streaming this one, and then I'll be done for the night. And I don't know, depending on what the schedule looks like for next weekend, I will not be able to do a stream next weekend. If they're all on Saturday, next weekend I will not be able to because I'm going to the WVU football game. So actually, no, we might do one. We could potentially be doing one on Friday night. It looks like Charlotte and NYCFC are playing on Friday. Never liked them. So Russell Rose coming on for Diego Rossi. Rossi is being subbed off. So yeah, we won't get to do any of the Saturday matches, which could be Minnesota, Seattle, LAFC, Austin, if those two, you know. So we will see. So Miami and Nashville will play on Saturday the 8th. Yeah, Gracie, they're playing on Saturday, and I will not be home on Saturday night. So, well, I mean, I guess I could be home on Saturday night because the WVU game is at noon. But yeah, I don't think I want to stream on Saturday. So yeah, potentially on Friday. I actually wish I had the money to fly to Charlotte on Friday and go to that game. That would be fantastic. Um, we might, depending on what time they do the San Diego Portland game on Sunday, we might do it. No, Charles. I'm looking at MLS's website right now, and it just says to be determined what time they are. But it is saying like Friday is the Charlotte NYCFC, and then if Minnesota and Seattle would have a game 3, it would be on Saturday. LAFC and Austin Saturday. Miami and Nashville on Saturday. Cincinnati, Columbus will be on Saturday. And then Sunday would be San Diego and Portland. Well, will be San Diego and Portland. So I don't understand why they get a Sunday game while everybody else, and like why does Charlotte and them have to play on Friday? Yeah, I was gonna say we probably won't find out those times until all the games are concluded. Which there is a game tomorrow night. It's Seattle versus Minnesota at Lumen Field, but it is at 10:45 Eastern time, so I will not be doing that one. All Foot Mob said 3 p.m. So yeah, confused. Yeah, right now MLS usually that's their go-to, Charles. Like if they don't have a time for games, they just put them at 3 p.m. 3 or 4. Yeah, Gracie, I'm not going to do anything Saturday, even with the game being at noon, because we're hanging out with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. So I have no idea what time we would be home or anything. So I'm not going to try to rush home to do a stream. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if the Charlotte versus NYCF game is on Friday, I will probably try to do that game so we can all hang out for it. Yeah, 3 a.m. Everyone's just waking up in the middle of the night to play a game. It's about the stadium is probably 45 minutes to an hour away from my house. Wide open, and Columbus just made it 3-0. Herrera at the back post, wide open, no one marking him. Yeah, this game is finished. But yeah, I would say about an hour, and that's with no traffic, Charles. That's right, Charles. I mean, this one, very much over. Derpy's loving it. This is a good cross by Russell Rowe. Yeah, Columbus is not letting up here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this see, like, for instance, like, I will say this game it's medium warm. Like, I'm kind of glad that this kind of game isn't I mean, I guess this would be the second leg if it was a two-legged affair. But if this was the first leg and Cincinnati got that red card, we would have seen all 10 men behind the ball all the time. Like, they wouldn't even go in their half, and it would be a very, very boring game. Where this one still is back and forth, but I don't know that sometimes with two-legged games, it's I don't know. I go back and forth. Charles, anything plans for Thanksgiving? I don't know yet. I know that we'll probably go to my family's. We usually go to my family for Thanksgiving. Gracie, I wish I had that to only have to be able to sleep 5.5 hours. I mean, that's probably what I end up getting anyway. But how about you, Charles? Any exciting plans for Thanksgiving? I love the fact that the fans are still just they're into it. They're up 3, 20 minutes left, and they're still. Oh my goodness. Arvston to Russell Rowe. What a shot. What a pass by Arvston. And Columbus Crew make it 4-0 against Cincinnati. Wow. Yes, Charles. Turkey is overrated. I'm not a big turkey fan. I'd much rather have I would much rather have ham. Braxton, yes. Columbus is winning. Angus, I am sorry. It will definitely be weird and different for you, uh, Angus. And I'm sorry that you're gonna have to experience that for the first time. Oh, gotcha, Gracie. Gotcha. Man, Columbus Crew look really good right now tonight. Braxton Go Crew. Thanksgiving mac and cheese is your favorite? I like that. I'm trying to think what my favorite dish is for Thanksgiving. Yeah, Braxton, I remember you. I remember you from yesterday. You are a Columbus fan. You're probably loving tonight. 4-0. Yeah, yeah, I understand that, Rain. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Uh, we definitely appreciate it. So Gosdog comes on. He just got fouled, and this is going to be a promising spot for Columbus. Angus stuffing, is that your favorite? Yeah. What's everyone's favorite dish for Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving? Yeah, it's definitely best. It is definitely the game has been over since 2-0. Derby. Oh no, best. Absolutely not. Before the game, I thought it was going to be a very low scoring, like maybe 1-0, maybe 1-1, 2-1 at the highest. But whenever you get a red card in a match, that throws everything out the window. Captain, you like Chinese food for Thanksgiving? That's different. I don't think I've seen that one before or heard that one before. I'm trying to think what mine would be. But yeah, I prefer ham over turkey. I don't know. I feel like with this being a playoff game, and we knew that as soon as they got the red card, I think this wouldn't be as boring if there wasn't a red card involved. If it was 4-0 and it was 11v11, I think this would be more exciting. But yeah, Evander, they're going to want a penalty for that, but I don't know. I think scoreless draw is more. I don't know. That's hard to say. I think a red card 4-0 win is more boring. Oh, Captain, you said it's because it's your favorite food. I like that. I like that. Yeah, best. It's going to be a great game with this being a rivalry. Next game is going to be very interesting. Arfston, Picard, Braxton. You love Thanksgiving. Braxton, who do I think will win game 3? If there's no red cards involved, I do think Cincinnati will because they're at TQL. Uh-oh. Oh, we got shoving where players are going down. Evander, you got to be careful. Yeah. Evander, if you get a red card here, you're putting up Christmas lights. I like that. Oh, that's pretty cool, Charles. Yeah, because their Thanksgiving is different than ours. Yeah, Evander didn't stomp on anybody. He fell. Braxton, no. Cincinnati, go Columbus. Yeah, yeah, Angus. If Evander gets a red card, yeah, I would change my prediction in a heartbeat. If Evander's out for next game, Cincinnati's finished. Captain, that was this year, wasn't it? All right, so they gave him a yellow, nothing more, which I didn't think there was anything else there. He didn't stomp on anybody. Uh, Captain, I would say it's disrespectful for them to not go to it. They get paid by the league; they should show up. Even if they didn't, even if they only played 5 minutes of the game, they should have showed up. It's disrespectful to the league. Gracie, you hope that he gets a what? Oh, so you're now cheering for your favorite player, Arston, to win. I forgot. You like Columbus in this match. Lapalainen, Nagby to Gazdag. What's happening here? My game just froze. Arston with another cross. Nothing there. So Evander is being subbed off. So that was a smart play by Pat Noonan. Best, I don't think that they're going to have any problem doing that because the game will be in Cincinnati. It's a playoff game and it's win or go home at that point, with it being a game 3. So I don't think that it would take much to get them excited. Oh, that's cool, Gracie, that they retired his jersey tonight. Yeah, I think they'll have no problem with it being a red card. Um, a red card loss. I don't think that they'll have any problem raising the head of the Cincinnati players. Yeah, Charles, isn't that crazy? The that field goal kick that was crazy today by Jacksonville's kicker. If you're still in here, so let's look at the lineups for Austin and LAFC. So Sun is playing. He's up top with Buwanga and Ordaz, Elgato, Jelson, and Tillman in the midfield for LAFC. Hollingshead, Segura, Port- Porteous, and Palencia are the back line with Lloris. No, they were down 1-0 before the red card. The second goal was on the set piece after the red card. Yeah, the red card happened in the 38th minute. The second goal happened in the 41st. For Austin, Uzuni, Taylor, and Wolf up top, with Gallagher, Pereira, Sanchez, and Desler there in the midfield. I do not know how to say the one guy's name. Hines and Burrow, and then Stuver in goal for Austin. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hit the field goal for 68 yards. I mean, that's crazy. 68 yards is that's a long field goal. But yeah, some of them can boot the ball long enough that they could. I feel like Charles. I do like that the Crew are still putting, like, they're still trying to attack and score, even though it means nothing to score 5, 6 goals. I do. I miss Drusy playing well. Dreamer. But yeah, for nothing. Camacho's coming in for the Crew, and Sedic is coming on too. He made a 71 in preseason. That's wild. Oh my goodness, Angus, could you imagine a field goal kicker being able to hit an 80-yarder like it's nothing? That is pretty nice. Camacho coming back from injury, getting to play these last 10-ish minutes. Yeah, I do love the fact that the Columbus Crew are still playing like it's like a close game. Good steps, like still playing good defense. And realize that my phone's going to die. I was gonna say Columbus. The fans showed up in Columbus. And I love that. I love that the Columbus Crew fans always show up. The announcers are talking about the fan bases like Nashville's fan base showing up in the pouring rain. So according to FootMob, with 14,000 votes, LAFC they're picking LAFC to win at 64%. Only 14% of the population of those votes voted for Austin to win there and to win this later match. Here we'll put a poll out here for you all. Who do you think wins the next match? Yeah, so who wins the Sunday night match? Is it LAFC or Austin? Who do you think wins? Do you think Austin forces a game 3? Angus, you're saying easy LAFC. I mean, it looks like Austin gave them a run for their money in LA. They only won 2-1. But I think with it being on, I think LAFC get it done too. That's who I predicted to get. I predicted LAFC to win that match. And right now, 100% of you are agreeing. I think wonder who's going to be player of the game. Who do we think is going to be the player of the game in this one? Oh, Gracie, your favorite player is most likely going to win man of the match for Columbus. Right now on FootMob, he has a 9.4 rating, which is the highest of any player. Echenike crosses out for a corner for Cincinnati. Will be their third. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Angus, with how close that first game won. No, Gracie, no. No, they don't. I'm just saying that's what his foot mob rating is. But he does have a goal and an assist in the game, so I think most likely he will get it. But yeah, Angus, I agree with you. I think that they'll be more focused this game, with them only beating Austin 2-1 in the first one. Gracie, what website do you look at scores on? Yeah, what does everybody else use? I look at scores and stuff on FootMob, but I use I look at stats and stuff on FBref. Wobodo or Jano? You think they win it because it's in Austin? I like that take. I mean, home field advantage is a real thing, and I feel like with it being a Sunday, Q2 is always rocking. So, oh, that was a bad pass by Wobodo. Oh, that wasn't Wobodo. So for soccer, it's one you use one football. Other sports, yeah. For other sports, I use ESPN, but soccer I use FootMob for like scores. Oh, so we're 50-50 split on the LAFC and Austin prediction there. I like that. Yeah, football. Yeah, yeah. I use that too for stats. Angus, kind of like what Gracie was saying for any of their affiliate sites. I like how readily available their stats are and easy to read. Sadich, Camacho here. So we got less than 2 minutes left plus stoppage time. Oh, Lapalainen. Russell Rowe misses wide left to make it 5-0. The dude, okay, the guy that they just showed on the screen, uh, it is a slow match. I mean, it was a slow match whenever I said that at the beginning of it. Yeah, Charles, FootMob also has stats. Yeah, they show stats and stuff. I just feel like FBref you can like just easier to view. But yes, this match was slow, Dreamer, at the beginning of the match. Until the red card, it was slow. What else was I saying? What was I saying before that? I forget now. Yeah, it's hard to find, like, season stats of players and stuff. It's very weird and kind of clunky. in Foot Mob. My wife just sneezed downstairs, and it was so loud I heard it up here. And I have the door closed. Yeah, I wonder how much stoppage time we're going to get. I think that's what I was going to talk about. Oh, no. Picard lays off to Russell Rowe. Russell Rowe takes a shot, misses wide left. Terrible passing by Cincinnati there. Oh, I'm glad that we're only getting 2 minutes of stoppage time. So 2 minutes of stoppage time in this one. Yeah, this was definitely a terrible showing for Cincinnati. So yeah, Cincinnati, Columbus now just holding on to the ball. We're already a minute into the 2 minutes of stoppage time. Also, someone needs to give Picard a haircut before the next game. Arvston turns back, takes a shot, and misses wide right. Yeah, that would be nice, Gracie. And Charlotte have a home game then. At that point in time, it would almost run through Charlotte, except for Philadelphia. Dreamer, the Nerdy Soccer Table subscribers or anybody that watches the videos, I do prediction videos. And what it is I put out a Google Forms every week or every match day. And I was putting just like 3 matches, but I'm doing all the matches for playoffs. And you go out and make predictions. And I've kept track, like I keep track of everybody's predictions. And right now, the people that have the most points, they're the ones that have gotten the most right throughout the season. Gotcha, Gracie. So that is it. The game has went final. Columbus Crew 4, Cincinnati nothing. Yeah, just great game for the Crew. They did their job, especially after Cincinnati getting in the red card, then putting in the 3 other goals after that to finish them off. You just have to click. So either it's not in the stream because you'll have to wait until next match day, which I will have a video out either, well, not tomorrow, either Tuesday or Wednesday, and there will be a QR code or there will be a link in the description of the video, and you just click on it. You have to give an email address, which only I will be able to see the email address. And then you put like a username. So like you could put Daydreamer7 official as like your username so people can see it on the Nerdy Soccer Table. And then you just make the predictions. It's just a multiple choice thing. Gracie, I think that the Crew could have won by more too. But I think I'm going to end it there. All Columbus Crew in this one. I know I probably will, Gracie. But total shots 19 for Columbus Crew, 10 on target, 5 big chances, 2 big chances missed. And for Cincinnati, they only ended up with 1 shot. Yeah, mine is 2, Angus. Mine is 2. But that is it for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Decent game because we got goals, but only one-sided. So, but it was a great conversation. I love the conversation that we had in this one, and I hope you all have a good week. And I hope you all have a good evening. And we will see you for the next live stream, which if the Charlotte game is on Friday, we will probably do that one. But until then, I'll see you all next time.